Sun is finally out. We got the other GoPro running right over here. Size 18 hook, one tiny little piece of shrimp with a little tungsten dropper loop rig. You folks want to guess what is going to be my first saltwater species down here in Florida? I am guessing Sergeant Major, the Abu Def Doof Saxatilis, because I see a bunch of them down there. But that's the fun thing about Florida, right? You never really know what is going to show up. So I'm gonna punch the stuff down here. One tiny piece of shrimp, okay? Oh, we got a hit. We're getting hits, boy. First fish coming up. First fish off the Florida saltwater trips coming up. And well, okay, it is not really quite the Sergeant Major, is it? Any one of you folks guessed Dusky Denzel fish, right? Because this is what it is, right? This right here, my friends, is the Estegastes adustus. Look at that. Dusky Denzel fish right over here. I'm gonna leave it in the Jacko egg bucket for now. This is going to be the game plan for the entire morning for this YouTube video, okay? That little Dusky Denzel fish right over here was actually number 34, okay, 34 for our 2023 Species Marathon. Needless to say, check it out, all those fish down there, right? We got Sergeant Majors on top. These three that are swimming right here, those are stop light parrotfish. There are some wrasse mixed together in between. There's a variety of different reef species right along these rocks, and the Sergeant Major, believe me, is going to be a major nuisance when it comes to catching them. That being said, you know, that's why we're down here, right? Hey, Reef, I don't know about big fish, trophy fish, but reefs, different species, that is my specialty. So before we continue with this video, give it a guess on how many different species of fish we will be able to land here today, at least, you know, for half a day at the Haulover. Actually, I think this is called the Baker's Haulover Inlet. All right, enough talking. Let me take a shot at that guy and let's get to punching some rocks here in the Florida reefs. Come on, Sergeant Major. That's not a Sergeant Major. What did we catch right over here? Oh yeah, this one I just caught right now. You know what? Let me show you a little bit what we got in the bucket right now, huh? Because I don't want to keep this fish in the bucket for too long of a time. Listen, I'm going to let you know right away, okay? That is going to be virtually impossible for me to show you all everything that I'm going to catch down here in Florida, all right? Otherwise, the amount of footage in these videos would be outrageous. So for now, we're going to do 3x3. I'm going to try my best to show all of them to you. This is a little tomtate grunt, right? A member of the Hyemulone genus, more specifically Hyemulone autolineatum, and of course another species for 2023, right? There's another one right here, same species, okay? Got the yellow stripes on the side. This one I thought was pretty cool that it showed up, a member of the Kyphosis genus. Look how dark it is, huh? The spots on its body. This is actually a yellow sea chub, the Kyphosis incisor. There are two different ones of them down here in Florida, and to differentiate between them, you actually need to count, as you can see in this photo, right, the soft dorsal fin scales, okay? So yeah, I counted the soft dorsal fin scales on that one. It was 13 to 15, and that's how I know that that is not a Bermuda Sea chub, all right? The Kyphosis cicatrix, which has less than 13 soft dorsal fin rays. For Florida species, some of them are very, very similar to one another. So you have to make sure that you take good photos, do the heuristics, do your homework before you come on these fishing trips, so that you are on top of your game. And this is definitely the coolest catch of the morning by far. And check it out. the warm colors, the pink and the blue right here, right on its face. Sadly, it is a species that we already have. It is the bluehead, the Thalassoma bifasciatum, but this one is in its transition colors, right? It goes from yellow to that terminal, well, I wouldn't call it a terminal stage or phase, but I'm going to release this one too over here. Boom! All three of them were new species for 2023. Oh, by the way, let me leave you here a little photo, okay, of the colors of the final stage of the bluehead, so you understand how crazy some of the species of fish down here can actually change, right? The reef species throughout different stages of their lives. So yeah, I mean, you know, like I told you, that's the game plan. Pow, 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 pow. Punching the rocks here at the reefs and catching as many species as possible, right? That being said, let me tell you all something, okay? You want to keep yourself updated with every species I catch down here. Don't forget to access the SmugMug Fish Photo Database folder link in the description of the video, okay? Even if it is not on the YouTube videos, I put the photos of every single species, different ones I've caught on hook and line in that folder, including the 3 species that I caught last night down here in Florida. All right, enough said. We have a lot of fish to catch. Let's get back to work. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now this is a cool species, okay? Oh yes, we got ourselves a top hat drum. Woo, man, that is what's up, bro. I switched baits because the shrimp was getting picked by all the tiny, you know, Abu Def Doof. I was like, I'm gonna switch to the, check it out. I'm not even making this up. Check it out, right? Check it out. Look what I brought all the way from the Northeast, man. That's right. I don't go anywhere around the country without the little fish bites right over here. You see that? Because you never know what may just hit on these things, huh? Guess what? Little drums, croakers, all those species of fish, they love this kind of stuff, you know? You put a little scented bait out there, right? When everything else is hitting. Let me tell you something. It is one thing to target fish out there. You just go out and you cast and you wait for the fish to bite. It's an entire different story when you are targeting a specific species of fish, right? Different specific species of fish require different techniques and different baits, okay? I don't remember the scientific name of this dude. I think it is Pareches acuminatus, but you guys can look it up, right? Oh yes. Whoo, dude, I already have this one on my life list. But this is one of those fish that it looks, the fish bites hanging there. This is one of those fish that it is not very common to catch down here in the reefs, you know? So I'm gonna take a few photos of this one. Obviously, new one for 2023, as you saw, but always a pleasure seeing one of these around the area. Ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful fish, huh? This is one of those species, like I said, that you really don't see it every day, especially out there in the wild. Maybe if you go to the aquarium shop, you know, the pet shop, you will see some of these guys around, right? Some of the folks like to keep them in tanks. But this right here, man, the high hat, and that was right on the scientific name, by the way. This is a beauty. Anyways, time to put it back down there where it belongs, okay? Look at the markings on that dude. I think in my entire career as a YouTuber and as a life lister, I've probably caught only about 4 of those. The species itself doesn't grow higher than 9 inches. So usually for those fish, actually for that size, 6 to 7 inches, that's already a real nice one. You know, I usually catch the smaller ones down here, right? So that, yeah, that was like the real first cool catch of the day, right? And I hope you realize this, okay? All the species you've seen in this video so far, I haven't even cast my line out there today yet, okay? We're really just punching the rocks right over here. Is still trying to catch some of the parrotfish down there too. There's a bunch of parrotfish, but look at the Florida reefs, huh? Look how, dude, you can't make this up. There's a bar jack right over there. There's so much life. There's just so much life down here. If you never ever came to Florida to do some fishing, get yourself a fishing license when you have time, okay? Look, it is just beautiful.
Those are reef fish. You can't catch them.
I'm sorry?
Those are reef fish. They're all very smart.
Oh yeah, I've caught already 12 different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are very smart though. You're right about that.
Yeah.
Especially the parrotfish, the angelfish.
Be careful because those are protected species. Don't let Fish and Game see you. Don't keep.
I mean, you can catch them. You just can't keep it. Yeah, that's all. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, look at that one. That's beautiful right there. Very hard to catch that one.
Oh, they're very smart.
Oh, yes.
I've been fishing my whole life.
Oh, nice. You have got to be kidding me. What is this, man? Bro, the lady was just talking about flounder, bro. I may not have this species yet, bro. What kind of flounder is this that is so round like that, huh? Oh my goodness, I have no idea what is this. Which is actually good for me because that means it's probably new, right? You never know. All right, man, put a little flounder in here. We're gonna take a few food. Look at the size of its mouth too. I'm using as 18, right up by the sand next to the rocks. That's a very tiny mouth. Now that, my friends, that is beautiful. Now this is what I really like about Florida. Look at its little cute tail right over here. Look how he swims too, huh? Look how the little fella swims. I have no idea, or better say, I'm not 100% sure on what this particular species of fish is. I believe that it is a member of the Botus genus, and it may be an eyed flounder, the Botus ocellatus. All I can tell you right now, okay, is that this is an left-sided eyed fish. The eyes over here are pretty widely spaced apart in comparison to other flounders. The patterns on it are actually very, very cool. And I took a few shots, right, of its body. Downside, there are actually yellow-orange stripes that goes on the body midway, and then it becomes completely white. But needless to say, regardless of this is, right, either if it is a Botus ocellatus or not, it is a Botus. And I'll tell you what, when it comes to my life list, I don't have a lot of Botus in it. You feel me? So this is definitely 100% a lifer. Man, that's what's up. My first lifer of this Florida trip. Look at that. We're going towards 450 when it comes to the life listing, right? What a cute little guy, huh? Gonna put it back right here. Boom! Going down to the oh, the Sergeant Major. Oh, the Sergeant Major is going to welcome their guests. They realize it's not food, right? They realize, oh, this is one of us that fell from the sky. That's right. Man, that is what's up, you know? Not only that fish, I think, let me double check, but yeah, that fish was our 40th species of 2023. So not only that was a lifer, we are now at 40, going towards 50. Wow. I was casting this in the sandy portion of the, you know, of the canal, I mean of the inlet right over here, right in front of the rocks, right? That is what's up. That was my first cast of the day too. All right, enough said. We're gonna fish here a little bit more and see what else we can pull, man. One lifer, 2 high hat. Sky's the limit. Unbelievable. Now I'm getting hits around the sand again on just a tiny piece of shrimp. Little fish, but they're on it. They are on it. Let me tell you. Oh, actually, you know what? Oh no, I already got this one. I've been counting the soft dorsal fin over here for a little while. They are all yellow sea chub. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, wait a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, boy! This one has 12! You see that? Never say never, right? Bermuda Sea chub. What did I tell you all, huh? Actually, I just said the opposite. But hey, never listen to EPF 100%, okay? Kyphosis cicatrix. Well, I just counted 2 more times the soft dorsal fins. I took photos of it too, right? I always take photos of everything for scientific and meristic purposes. First Bermuda Sea chub of 2023. And let me just show you all, okay? Doesn't it look exactly the same as the yellow sea chub? It's got the yellow on the face. It's got the dots over here. That's why I tell everybody, man. If you don't do the meristics over here, right, and you catch one of these, you will not know what species it is. And that's why meristics, okay, is so important. When you're a life lister, when you're a scientist in particular, you hear people all the time talking about this kind of stuff. You've got to count the anal fin rays. You have got to count the lateral line scales. You have to count the soft dorsal fin rays, number of spines, right? You have to count everything. And that's why before coming to the strips, you need to read them books and do your research and get yourself acquainted with all the different species so that you can be ready, be prepared. You know what to look for, right, when you take your photos. Otherwise, you come out here life listing. What kind of life lister are you if you are not even able to identify your own fish? Then you just become a regular angler, right? No offense to that. You start catching the little fish and, oh yeah, this is just a shiner, man. That is just bait, bro. That is just a minnow, right? This is not how we do it. Well, that being said, I think this is a great opportunity for me to take a little lunch break and finish the video right here. I think that we've caught a great number of species in this video in particular, right? Just by punching our lines right next to the coral reefs. I tell you all what, like I told you previously in this video, there is absolutely no way that I will be able to show you all the species that I'm going to catch down here in Florida, okay? So, as always, here is the list for you all, and you can go to this Mug fish photo database free of charge and check all the species that I've caught in 2023 so far. I always leave the link in the description of the video, or right, you can also pay $6 a month, become a part of the EPF Inner Circle, get access to my secondary personal Inner Circle Instagram account where I post full fishing reports, right, the day that I catch them, not the day that these videos get uploaded on the channel, right? So for example, only from this morning, okay, look at that. Can you all see that? Just from this morning, all right, look at that. I don't know how well you all can see it. I posted photos of all the stuff that I caught. I marked them with the time. I identify all the species, right, so that the Inner Circle, they can see it exactly when it was caught, okay? So that's another alternative for you all. Okay, before I finish this video, one last thing that I just wanted to say. I am going to be at the New England Fishing Show in Boxborough, Massachusetts. I left 2 annotations in the end screen of the 2 previous YouTube videos, but you know, people don't usually really read those. So I'm going to be there this weekend. By the time you watch this video, that is going to be tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Dates are below, okay? If you are around the Boxborough, Massachusetts area, come over to the Euro Tackle booth, all right? We're going to have a full selection of products, you know, the whole thing. Say hi to EPF, grab some free stickers, the whole thing. We can talk about fishing too, all right? But this is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you all another episode in Florida soon. Tie lines and take it easy.